A car stereo is marked at nearly $700. At checkout, the operator sees another label and charges only $38.88. The customer knows that is a mistake, pays, and leaves. Theft? The answer is not as obvious as it looks. First, be precise about the facts. The shop assistant had told Dronjak the correct price. The box later had 2 store labels, but the district court made no finding that he added or switched the lower label. The High Court therefore treated the case as a known checkout mistake, not proven label switching. Nor was there theft when he carried the stereo to the checkout. Customers had the store's implied authority to take goods from the shelf and bring them to the register for purchase. That movement was normal and permitted. The key question was what happened at the checkout. Theft requires a taking of property belonging to another. Under the law then in force, obtaining property with the owner's consent was not a taking, even where that consent was induced by a false pretense. The mechanism matters. The operator did not intend merely to lend the stereo or give temporary possession. She intended to complete a sale. When she accepted payment, she intended ownership to pass. The court held that ownership did pass, despite her mistake about the price. By the time Dronjak picked up the box, he was the owner. That is why the act was not theft. Ownership passing did not make the conduct lawful. It changed the offence analysis. The court asked whether Dronjak had obtained that ownership by a false pretense. A representation need not be spoken. It can be made by conduct. Dronjak knew the correct price was $695.83. He realized the operator had charged $38.88. He stayed silent, paid that amount, accepted the transaction, and left. In that context, his silence and conduct represented that the correct price had been rung up. He knew that representation was false. The High Court substituted a conviction under the former false pretense provision. Section 246. Today, investigators would analyze comparable conduct under Section 240, obtaining by deception. Current Section 240 includes a false representation by conduct made with intent to deceive, where the person knows it is materially false or is reckless about that. For investigators, do not stop at the changed label. Prove the mechanism. What did the customer know about the true price? Who placed or altered each label? What side of the box was presented? What did the operator see and intend? Did the operator mean to transfer ownership? What conduct communicated that the price was correct? And did that representation cause the operator to complete the sale? Preserve CCTV, the packaging and labels, point of sale records, receipts, staff accounts, and any admissions. The takeaway is simple. Theft concerns property taken without the owner's consent to the transfer. Dronjak obtained the stereo through a completed sale, so title passed, but he obtained that title through a knowingly false representation by conduct, not theft on these facts. False pretense then, obtaining by deception now.